Hello, everybody, and welcome to the second episode of the RuPaul's Drag Race Superfan Showdown. I'm your host, Clark Wilcox, and tonight we've gathered 12 more of the biggest RuPaul's Drag Race superfans I could possibly find. They are going to be competing in 3 rounds of trivia, showcasing their charisma, uniqueness, nerve, and trivia knowledge, hoping to gain one of 3 coveted spots in the finale game. 3 of those spots have already been claimed by players from last week's episode. And tonight we are going to add 3 more to the finale game. But first, let's introduce tonight's group of contestants.
Hey Queens, hope you paid up your health insurance because it's about to get sickening. Hi, I'm Eric Resniak and I live in Forest Hills, Queens, New York City. I am in the fundraising industry, or as I like to say it, I'm a high-priced hooker. It's basically the same thing. My pronouns are he, him, his, and my favorite season of Drag Race is season 4. I think it's got the perfect mix of talent, messiness, and genuinely iconic moments. And my favorite queen from the show is Shangela. Nobody has ever had a more incredible arc, and I'm praying for her to come back for yet another season to finally get the crown that is so desperately owed to her.
Ring ring, class is in session, bitches.
Hello, I'm LeShawn Bell. I am 32 years old. I am from Blackstone, Virginia. I am an actor / janitor. My favorite season of RuPaul's Drag Race was season 3, and my favorite queen off the series is Bob the Drag Queen.
Hey, my name is Johnny Perez. I'm 31 years old. I'm from Houston, Texas. I like long walks on the beach, big dick, and fried chicken. I'm looking forward to playing this game. And I'm not really sure what to expect, but I'm definitely going to try my best, and we'll see what happens. And good luck, everyone. And so excited to play, and I hope I win that $100.
Everybody knows that bird's the word. Hi, Missie Bird. She, her. I am from Normal, Illinois. Normal. And 49 years old. I can't pick my favorite queen, but if I had to, we'd go somewhere between like Bob the Drag Queen and Katya. And I'm gonna lose my ass in this game, but it's gonna be so much fun. Bye!
Hey, how's it going? My name is Christian Nyman. I am 28 years old. I am from Jacksonville, Florida, and I'm a high school chorus teacher. One of my favorite seasons is season 6 of RuPaul's Drag Race, and one of my favorite queens is Thorgy Ther. My pronouns are he, him.
This should be easy. Hey, I'm Skylar. I live in Dallas, Texas. I'm an auto insurance sales agent. I just sell insurance all day. It's not very exciting. My pronouns are he, him, but you can call me whatever. My favorite season of Drag Race is probably Drag Race Canada. All the queens are really good. The lip syncs are amazing. I Drove All Night lip syncs, one of my favorite of all time. And I love Stacey. She's like one of the best judges. And Priyanka's one of the best winners. Like, she's just so likable. I'm so happy she won. And then my favorite queen is Courtney Act. She's amazing. She won Big Brother UK. She almost won Drag Race. She came in 2nd place over Adore. Fight me about it, whatever. She almost won Dancing with the Stars in drag. Her podcast is amazing. She's just an amazing queen. I love her. And yeah, I'm excited to play.
I'm not sickening. I'm vaccinated. Hi, I'm Korian. I live in Fayetteville, North Carolina, and I am a police dispatcher. I go by he, him, his, all of those. And my favorite season is season 4, and my favorite queen is Shangela.
What is up, girls and competitors and viewers? My name is Mark, and I'm ready to slay this competition. I am a nurse from Tampa, Florida, and I could say that I have the most drag knowledge of anyone I've ever met. I've hosted RuPaul's Drag Race Trivia. I know every queen, every lip sync, mostly every outfit. When I get bored, I would just watch the videos of runways. I'd be that bitch in a grocery store and be like, Roar, Katy Perry, Katya versus Kennedy Davenport, episode 11 of season 7. My favorite queens are, of course, Queen Aja, because she's an icon, and Laganja Estranja Honey Darling, because Laganja is a mess, and I love her to death. And she's crazy. I love her. Favorite winner, probably obviously Bianca Del Rio. Most robbed queen, Gigi Good. Oh, there's so many things to be like. Best outfit, best thing. I can make this thing go on and on and on, girl. I'm ready to slay. You have your winner right here, so I don't know why you're watching the whole thing. And I'm ready to gag. Love you guys.
No matter Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday, you can have me any day of the week.
Hi everyone, my name is Alex. My pronouns are he, him. I am 23 years old and I am from a small city in Germany. I am currently a social media customer service worker and I work from home 5 days a week, so that's super fun. And my favorite season of Drag Race was season 6 and my favorite queen is Katya.
Hello. Okay. If I was on RuPaul's Drag Race, I think my entrance line would be one word uttered by T.S. Madison, and that would be hello. Simple as that. My name is Joey. I'm 35 years old. I work as a spa manager, and I live in Tinton Falls, New Jersey. My preferred pronouns are he and him. My favorite drag queen has to be Tatiana from season 2 and All Stars 2. And my favorite season, you cannot make me choose. It is a 3-way tie between season 5, season 6, and All Stars 2 because they all deliver practically every single episode.
Hey Drag Race Trivia, let's get all started. Oh, I'm Kevin. I live in New York City, specifically Astoria, in Queens. I work in recruiting at a nonprofit. My pronouns are he, him, his. My favorite season is probably 4. I love the mess. I love that there's fun and playfulness. I love all those folks. My favorite queen is honestly probably, well, I'm gonna go 3-way tie. So Bob, Valentina, and Trinity. They each give me different things that I genuinely love. And I'm trying to think if there's one I can throw in there who is more fun as well. But those I would say are my 3.
Are you ready? Are you ready? I don't think you are. I'm ready. So let's go. My name is Reynolds. I'm 25 years old. I live in Tennessee. My pronouns are he, him. And I'm a web designer right now, so cool. My favorite season of Drag Race is All Stars 2, and my favorite queen, I have a lot. I like Valentina, like Katya, but Bianca Del Rio is always gonna be my favorite, so I'm ready for this. Let's go. I'm prepared, so hope you are.
Thank you all for those videos. They're definitely very entertaining. Is everybody ready to get to the tournament?
Whew, here we go.
Let's go.
Yeah.
All right. Here we go with the RuPaul's Drag Race Superfan Showdown, round 1. Each of you is going to start out with 3 lives. You will be shown a question with 4 multiple choice options. You will write down or show either A, B, C, D, or skip. For each correctly answered question, you will bank 5 points. If you choose to skip a question, that's fine. You don't earn any points, but you don't lose a life. If you choose to answer and you answer incorrectly, you do not earn any points and you lose a life. If you lose all 3 of your lives before the round is up, you can no longer answer for the remainder of the round. For each life that you have remaining at the end of this round, you will get 2 bonus points per life. Reminder, once I finish reading the question and the multiple choice options, you will have 15 seconds to answer. You will hold up your answer, and then when I say answers, please, turn them over. Is everybody ready?
Let's do this.
Okay. Let's begin with question 1. Which queen said the following words? She opened the oatmeal container, pulled out all of the oats individually, and felt them all. Is it A, Denali, B, Jan, C, Ms. Cracker, or D, Scarlet Envy? Which queen said the following words? She opened the oatmeal container, pulled out all of the oats individually, and felt them all. Denali, Jan, Ms. Cracker, Scarlet Envy. Lock in your answers. Lock them in. Answers, please. Okay, so I see Missy, Korian, Christian skipped, Eric, Johnny skipped, Kevin skipped, Mark skipped, Skylar and Reynolds skipped. So the only people that answered were Joey, Alex, and LeShawn, all answering differently. The correct answer is C, Ms. Cracker. So Joey was the only person to get that question right. This was Ms. Cracker talking about Ms. Cookie.
Oh.
My first, I knew I shouldn't have. That was my first.
That was
guess
the
too.
star of the musical, the star of the musical Dear in Dear Evan Hansen.
All right, question.
Well, I still have 2 lives.
Yep, you and LeShawn both still have 2 lives. Question number 2. In the Drag on a Dime Maxi Challenge from season 1, what vegetable did Victoria Porkchop Parker eat on the runway? Is it A, asparagus, B, broccoli, C, carrots, or D, peas? Once again, in the Drag on a Dime Maxi Challenge from season 1, what vegetable did Victoria Porkchop Parker eat on the runway? A, asparagus, B, broccoli, C, carrots, or D, peas? Lock in your answers. Lock them in. Answers, please. Okay, so we have Alex skipping, LeShawn skipping, Missy skipping, Christian skipping, Kevin, Johnny skipping, Joey, and Reynolds skipping. So 4 people answering. So we have Skylar, is that a B?
Yes.
Okay, we have Skylar answering B, Korian answering C, and Mark and Eric answering D. The correct answer is D, peas. Eric and Mark got that right.
These are hard.
Like I said,
they are.
I did some work. These questions are brutal. I'm sorry.
You did warn. These are hard.
You did warn us. You did.
All right. Question number 3. Who is the only queen in Drag Race history to win a lip sync for your life to a Stacey Q song? Is it A, Alyssa Edwards, B, Delta Work, C, Morgan McMichaels, or D, Raja O'Hara? The only queen in Drag Race history to win a lip sync for your life to a Stacey Q song. A, Alyssa, B, Delta, C, Morgan, or D, Raja. Lock in your answers. Lock them in. Answers, please. Okay, so we have LeShawn skipping, Korian skipping, Johnny skipping, Mark skipping, Joey, Reynolds, and Skylar skipping. So that means, let me just make sure. Alex, Missy, Kevin, Eric, and Christian all answering. The correct answer is C, Morgan McMichaels. Everybody except Christian. So Alex, Eric, Kevin, and Missy got that correct. That was Morgan versus Sonique in 2 of Hearts.
Oh, motherfucker. It's funny, that's the thing I thought in my head, and I was like, I don't think that's Stacey Q. Okay, well, what's wrong, bitch? All right.
All right. Here we go with question number 4. In the Divas Lip Sync Live Maxi Challenge from All Stars 3, Thorgy Ther was eliminated for her performance as Stevie Nicks. What RuPaul song did she perform? Is it A, Adrenaline, B, Born Naked, C, the main event, or D, the realness? Which RuPaul song did Thorgy Ther perform as Stevie Nicks in the Divas Lip Sync Live Maxi Challenge? A, Adrenaline, B, Born Naked, C, the main event, or D, the realness? Lock in your answers. Lock them in, lock them in. Answers, please. So we have LeShawn, Eric, Mark, and Skylar skipping. Everybody else answered B. The correct answer is B, Born Naked.
Yes.
All right. So we
I
got
got
two
one
people on the board right now.
Come on, let me get a good one now. Come on.
All right. Question number 5. In the QNN News Maxi Challenge, which celebrity was the special guest interviewed by a roving reporter? Is it A, Chaz Bono, B, Debbie Matenopoulos, C, Kristen Cavallari, or D, Naya Rivera? In the QNN News Maxi Challenge, which celebrity was interviewed by a roving reporter? Chaz Bono, Debbie Matenopoulos, Kristen Cavallari, or Naya Rivera?
Can I ask a
In
question?
your answers. Lock them in, lock them in. Answers, please. So we have Alex skipping, Missy skipping, Johnny skipping, Reynolds skipping, and Skylar skipping. We have Korian and Christian answering A, and we have LeShawn, Kevin, Eric, Mark, and Joey answering C. The correct answer is C, Kristen Cavallari.
What's next?
Kristen. That was the challenge in season 3. I tried to trick you all a little bit and do that was called Good Morning Bitches in season 9.
Yeah,
yeah,
that one.
yeah.
That's why I was like, I know it's not D,
Yeah.
but I think it's A or C, and I.
As we go into question number 6. Which queen, when describing their runway look, listed that they were, quote, 9-part supermodel and 1-part robot and ready for insertion? Is it A, Alaska, B, Bob the Drag Queen, C, Gigi Good, or D, Evie Oddly? Who described their runway look as 9-part supermodel and 1-part robot and ready for insertion? A, Alaska, B, Bob the Drag Queen, C, Gigi Good, or D, Evie Oddly? Lock in your answers. Lock them in. Answers, please. So we have Alex skipping, LeShawn skipping, Korian, Christian skipping, Kevin, Mark, Joey, Reynolds, and Skylar skipping. So that means Missy, Johnny, and Eric all answered A, Alaska. You 3 are correct.
I knew. God. Good thing I skipped, bitch. I would have got it.
That was Alaska and All Stars 2 during the futuristic runway.
I need
to tell you, I
take
can't
some
what you do.
Question number 7. Naomi Smalls was the youngest queen to compete in season 8 of Drag Race at 21 years old. Who is the oldest season 8 queen? Is it A, Acid Betty, B, Cynthia Lee Fontaine, C, Derek Barry, or D, Robbie Turner? Who was the oldest queen to compete in season 8? A, Acid Betty, B, Cynthia Lee Fontaine, C, Derek Barry, or D, Robbie Turner? Lock in your answers. Lock them in. Answers, please. Answers, please. So we have Missy, Korian, Christian skipping, Joey and Reynolds skipping. And we have everybody answering A except for Johnny, who answered D. The correct answer is A, Acid
I'm
Betty.
even getting it right, motherfucker. I would have got that right.
So let me just make sure nobody's at
Robbie's Uber driver just thought she was the oldest.
Buckle up. I did.
That would be Michelle.
I'm not going to edit that out. Question number 8. Which of the following lip sync songs was performed during the All Stars 4 episode RuPaul's Best Judy's Race? A. Come Rain or Come Shine by Judy Garland. B. Jump to It by Aretha Franklin. C. When I Think of You by Janet Jackson. Or D. You Spin Me Around Like a Record by Dead or Alive. Which of these lip sync songs was performed during the episode RuPaul's Best Judy's Race? Lock in your answers. Lock them in. Answers, please. So we have Korian, Johnny, Eric, Mark, Joey, and Reynolds skipping. We have everybody else answering A except for Missy, who answered B. The correct answer is A, Come Rain or Come Shine.
Rip Manila. Rip.
Days will be cloudy or sunny.
Now we move on to question number 9. We have 2 questions remaining in this round. Which queen, I did mention this in the rules that lipstick messages were going to be a part of this. Which queen left this lipstick message upon their elimination? Girls, you will be missed. Take the world by storm. Educate the masses. Get it, rearrange it, internalize it, turn it. Is it A, Acid Betty, B, Monique Hart, C, Rock'em Sakura, or D, Vivacious?
If we lose all of our lives, we're out for the rest of the round, right?
Wait, what?
If we lose all of our lives, we're out for the rest of the round.
Just for the rest of this round, which is
right. Okay, I just want to make
question
sure.
and next question. So, who left the lipstick message? Girls, you will be missed. Take the world by storm. Educate the masses. Get it, rearrange it, internalize it, turn it. Lock in your answers. Lock in your answers. Answers, please. We have Alex skipping, LeShawn skipping, Missy skipping, Korian, Christian, Eric skipping, and Joey skipping. So we have, let me see, Skylar answering A, Acid Betty, Kevin answering C, Rock'em Sakura, Johnny, Mark, and Reynolds answering D, Vivacious. The correct answer is D, Vivacious.
I had it and then changed to skip in the last second. Believe yourself, girl. Believe yourself. I was like, I think it's this one. And I was like, I only have one life. I can't risk it.
All right, we are going into the final question of round 1. Here we go. And I did also mention real names were going to be used as questions. Which Drag Race All-Stars real name is Andrew Bryson? A, Blair St. Clair, B, Pheromone, C, Kennedy Davenport, or D, Mimi I'm First? Which All-Stars real name is Andrew Bryson? A, Blair St. Clair, B, Pheromone, C, Kennedy Davenport, or D, Mimi I'm First?
I'm gonna take a wild guess on this one. Why not?
All right, lock in your answers. Lock them in. Answers, please. Okay, so we have Joey, Kevin, and Skylar skipping. Please keep your answers up. That was Joey, Kevin, and Skylar skipping. And then we have Missy, Korian, Mark, and Reynolds saying A. We have LeShawn saying B. We have Johnny saying C. And then we have Alex, Christian, and Eric answering D. Give me just one moment.
That should be D.
Who said that? That should be D?
No.
Oh, okay. Got that. The correct answer is A, Blair St. Clair.
I almost.
I only know because of the legal bust.
I was I was like switching between A and D, and I'm like, who looks more like an Andrew?
Yeah, so Korian, Reynolds, Mark, and Missy got that question correct. That is the end of round 1. We are going to take a short break, tally up all of these scores, and see what everybody's points look like, and we will be right back.
At the end of the first round, Marc is currently in first place with 31 points. Eric and Kevin are tied for second place with 29, Missie is in fourth with 24, and Alex, Joey, and Reynolds all have just over 20 points. Eric, Kevin, and Marc correctly answered the most questions in round 1. They answered 5 out of 10 questions right. Alex and Missie both answered 4 questions correctly, and Joey, Johnny, LeShawn, and Reynolds answered 3 correctly.
Welcome back to the RuPaul's Drag Race Superfan Showdown. I'm here with our 12 competing superfans as we go into round 2. All of the players have been told their current point totals. The format remains the same for round 2, except the points are doubled. Each player is going to start with 3 brand new lives. They'll be presented with a question and 4 multiple choice options. If they answer a question correctly, they bank 10 points. If they skip a question, they don't earn any points, but they don't lose a life. If they answer incorrectly, they earn no points and they lose a life, lose all 3 lives before the round is up, and they will be locked out and will not be able to answer for the remainder of the round. For each life that you have remaining at the end of the round, you get 4 bonus points. Is everybody ready?
No.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, God, honey.
Yes, honey.
All right. We are going into question 11. In the Rue Hollywood Stories Maxi Challenge from season 7, which of the following queens did not star as Michelle Visage? Is it A, Ginger Minj, B, Miss Fame, C, Pearl, or D, Violet Chachki? Which of the following queens did not star as Michelle Visage in the Rue Hollywood Stories? A, Ginger Minj, B, Miss Fame, C, Pearl, or D, Violet Chachki? Lock in your answers. Lock them in, lock them in. Answers, please. We have Missie, Christian, Johnny, Marc, Joey, and Reynolds skipping. Joey skipped. Okay, so we have Alex, LeShawn, Kevin, Eric, and Skylar answering B, Miss Fame, and Korian answering A, Ginger Minj. The correct answer was B, Miss Fame. So Alex, Eric, Kevin, LeShawn, and Skylar got that correct. As we move on to question 12. Of the 4 Drag Race champions below, who is the only one that has performed in a lip sync to a Rihanna song? Is it A, Aquaria, B, Chad Michaels, C, Trixie Mattel, or D, Evie Oddly? Of the 4 Drag Race champions below, who is the only one that has performed in a lip sync to a Rihanna song? A, Aquaria, B, Chad Michaels, C, Trixie Mattel, or D, Evie Oddly? Lock in your answers. Lock them in. Lock them in. Answers, please. We have LeShawn, Joey, Reynolds, Marc, and Skylar skipping. If you skipped, you can put your boards down for now. So we have Alex answering A, we have Eric answering B, we have Kevin answering C, and then we have Missie, Johnny, and Christian answering D. The correct answer is D, Evie Oddly. Christian, Johnny, and Missy got that correct.
Yeah.
I mixed them up. I was like,
it was Evie's S&M lip sync.
I was like, was that season 10 or was that 12? I really mixed.
It was
them
season
up.
11.
No.
Oh fuck, 11.
It was SOS. Oh, okay.
Yeah, SOS.
Oh yeah,
And the S&M. No.
Yeah,
it
was Evie versus Akira.
Yeah.
Yeah. My first one was damn it.
All right. So we are moving on to question 13. In the episode Family That Drags Together from All Stars 2, Katya made over her mother into Svetlana Borisnova. But what is Katya's mom's real name? Is it A, Pam, B, Pat, C, Sonia, or D, Tabitha? What is Katya's mom's real name? A, Pam, B, Pat, C, Sonia, or D, Tabitha? Lock them in, lock them in. Answers, please. Okay, we have Missie, Korian, Christian, skipping. We have Reynolds and Mark skipping. And then we have, let's see. So Alex is answering A, Kevin, Eric, Joey, Skylar, and LeShawn answering B, and Johnny answering C. Got that. The correct answer is B, Pat.
Yes.
So Eric,
Tabitha
Joey,
was
Kevin, LeShawn, and Skylar got that correct.
I should have answered that. I knew it.
The spirit was telling me.
I mean, I do too. I'm kicking myself in the butt for that.
Spirit was telling me. Thank you, God.
All right, question number 14. Because of the COVID-19 pandemic, season 13 featured a smaller rotating pool of guest judges. Which of these guest judges appeared in the most season 13 episodes? Is it A, Jamal Sims, B, Lonnie Love, C, Nicole Byer, or D, T.S. Madison? This is only within season 13 episodes. Which of these guest judges appeared in the most season 13 episodes? A, Jamal Sims, B, Lonnie Love, C, Nicole Byer, or D, T.S. Madison? Lock them in, lock them in, lock it in. Answers, please. So we have Alex, Kevin, and Joey skipping. Let's see who else. So we have LeShawn answering C, Missy answering A, Eric answering D, Mark answering A, Reynolds answering B. We are quite across the board here. The correct answer is B, Lonnie Love. So Christian, Johnny, Korian, and Reynolds got that correct. Lonnie appeared in 5 episodes in season 13. All right, we are moving on to question 15. Which of the following is not the name of one of the wrestling pairs from season 4's WTF Wrestling's Trashiest Fighters Maxi Challenge? Is it A, Bitch Kickers, B, The Knockouts, C, New York Nightmares, or D, Thunder Booties? Which of the following is not the name of one of the wrestling pairs from the WTF Wrestling's Trashiest Fighters Maxi Challenge? A, Bitch Kickers, B, The Knockouts, C, New York Nightmares, or D, Thunder Booties? Lock in your answers. Lock them in. Answers, please. Answers, please. We have Alex skipping, LeShawn skipping, Missy. Are you skipping, Missy?
Looks like it, yeah.
Missy skipping, Christian skipping, Johnny, Mark skipping, Joey, Reynolds, and Skylar skipping, and Korian skipping. So Kevin and Eric both answered New York Nightmares. They are both correct. The correct answer is New York Nightmares.
Because Kevin and I are the New York Nightmares.
Yes, we are. That's right. Come to Astoria, gals. That's right.
As we go into question 16. Which of the following was not one of the 3 categories from the Gayest Ball Ever Maxi Challenge from season 9? Is it A, 50 Shades of Gay, B, Rainbow She Better Do, C, Sexy Unicorn, or D, Village People Eleganza Extravaganza? Which of these was not one of the 3 categories from the Gayest Ball Ever? 50 Shades of Gay, Rainbow She Better Do, Sexy Unicorn, Village People Eleganza Extravaganza? Lock in your answers. Lock them in. Answers, please. So we have Missy and Reynolds skipping. We have Johnny and Joey answering C, sexy unicorn. Oh, Missy, you skipped, right? Missy, Mark, and Reynolds skipped. Okay. Johnny and Joey answering C, sexy unicorn. Everybody else answering A. The correct answer is A, 50 Shades of Gay.
Yes.
So the following people answered that correctly: Alex, Christian, Eric, Kevin, Korian, LeShawn, and Skylar.
Who could not forget when Alexis nearly went blind stoning that corset?
And put the arrow, but the bow and arrow in her head.
With those beautiful turquoise stones.
Turquoise stones.
Lady
She's one of my favorite. I love her, but
What an icon.
Moving on to question 17. In season 2, thanks for the misspelling, Clark. In season 2 of Drag Race, Jessica Wilde wins only one maxi challenge the entire season. What was the title of the episode that included Jessica's challenge win? Is it A, Country Queens, B, Once Upon a Queen, C, Rocker Chicks, or D, the Diva Awards? What was the title of the episode that included Jessica's maxi challenge win? A, Country Queens, B, Once Upon a Queen, C, Rocker Chicks, or D, the Diva Awards? Lock in your answers. Lock them in. Answers, please. So we have Alex skipping, Missy skipping, Korian, Johnny, Eric, Mark, Reynolds, and Skylar skipping. So that leaves 4 people. Joey answering C, LeShawn, Christian, and Kevin answering A. Joey's the only person to answer that correct because the correct answer is C, Rocker.
No way! I can only remember that one of those, so I was like, I think I'm gonna go for this one.
Oh,
damn it!
Jesus Christ, superstar. Oh.
All right, we are going into question 18. Which of the following queens did not play a version of RuPaul in the Black Swan Why It Gotta Be Black Maxi Challenge from season 5? Is it A, Coco Montrese, B, Honey Mahogany, C, Jade Jolie, or D, Roxy Andrews? Who did not play a version of RuPaul in the Black Swan Why It Gotta Be Black Maxi Challenge from season 5?
I read that wrong.
A, Coco, B, Honey, C, Jade, or D, Roxy? Lock in your answers. Lock them in. Answers, please. Okay, so it looks like Alex, LeShawn, Missy, Christian, Kevin, Johnny, Eric, and Skylar all skipped. Korian, what did you say?
It's skip. I'm sorry.
Okay, Korian skips as well. So that leaves Reynolds, Mark, and Joey all answering different answers. The correct answer is B, Honey Mahogany. Reynolds is the only person to answer that right. Joey, you are down to your last life. Mark, you are down to your last life. As we go into question 19. By the way, Honey played Diana Ross. Honey played Diana Ross. Everybody else played a version of RuPaul. Question 19. Season 9 had only 3 mini challenges, the fewest of any season. Sasha won Everybody Loves Puppets, and Valentina won Reading is Fundamental. But who won the third? Is it A, Alexis Michelle, B, Nina Bonina Brown, C, Peppermint, or D, Shea Coulee? Who won the third mini challenge aside from Everybody Loves Puppets and Reading is Fundamental in season 9? A, Alexis, B, Nina, C, Peppermint, or D, Shea Coulee? Lock in your answers. Lock them in. Answers, please.
YOLO.
Korian, what does yours say?
Oh, sorry, it's a skip.
Okay, so we have Alex, Missy, Korian, Christian, Johnny, Eric, Mark, and Joey. All skipping. So we have Kevin. So I'm just looking. LeShawn, Kevin, Reynolds, and Skylar all answering. So LeShawn and Skylar said A. Alexis, Michelle. Reynolds and Kevin say C. Peppermint. The correct answer is A. Alexis, Michelle.
I was going to put that.
Damn it.
What was the challenge she won?
It was the photo, like they had to do, they had a GoPro and they had to take pictures with the pit crew.
That's what I thought. Yeah.
All right.
But I thought it was.
Kevin, that was your third life. So you are out for the remainder of the round. That is only one question.
I'll miss you, Kevin.
All right. Moving on to the last question of round 2. Here we go. In the Dragazines Maxi Challenge from season 4, what was the title of Latrice Royale's Dragazine? Is it A, Battle of the Bulge, B, Sugar Walls, C, Tastes Like Chicken, or D, What's the Tea? What was the title of Latrice Royale's Dragazine in the Dragazine Maxi Challenge from season 4? A, Battle of the Bulge, B, Sugar Walls, C, Tastes Like Chicken, D, What's the Tea? Lock in your answers. Answers, please.
Fuck. I don't know.
All right, we have Christian, Korian, Mark, skipping. And then we have quite a few answers. So the following people answered B, LeShawn, Missy, and Johnny. Joey, Reynolds, and Alex said C, and Eric and Skylar said D. The correct answer is D, What's the Tea? So Eric and Skylar are the only two to get that right. All right. So that is the end of round 2. We're going to take a short break. We're going to tally up all the new points, present them to you, the viewers at home, and we will be right back with the final round. See you in a bit.
At the end of the second round, Eric is currently in first place with 83 points. Skylar is in second place with 70. Kevin is in third with 69, and LeShawn is in fourth with 57. Eric has correctly answered the most questions in both rounds, with 10 out of 20 questions right. Kevin has correctly answered 9 out of 20, and LeShawn and Skylar have both correctly answered 7 out of 20.
Welcome back to the RuPaul's Drag Race Superfan Showdown. During the break, you all have been updated on final points going into the final round of the tournament. So here's how the final round is going to work, because the format does shift a little bit. Your points from rounds 1 and 2 have been combined together. You start this round with that number of points. You are no longer allowed to skip questions. So if you have that skip card, you got to say goodbye to it. In this round, if you answer a question correctly, it does not impact your score whatsoever. But if you answer a question incorrectly, it will negatively impact your point total based on what question it is. So if you get either of the first 2 questions wrong, you lose 5 points. Questions 23 and 24, get those wrong, you lose 10 points, then 15, then 20, then 25. If at any point your point total reaches 0, you are out of the game. The last player, the last player left remaining in the tournament, or the player with the most points after all 30 questions, will win and advance to the grand finale game. If the last remaining question knocks out all the remaining players, the player with the higher score wins. If a tiebreaker is needed, I have a tiebreaker question. Is everybody ready?
No.
Yes.
No.
Kind of.
I feel that no vicariously. I'm sorry.
These don't really have many points, so
Good luck, gal.
I hope you all have fun.
That's
All
fun
right.
getting my ass kicked.
Let's go, girls.
Going into question 21. Not including any all-star seasons, who is the first Drag Race champion to win back-to-back maxi challenges? Is it A, Jada Essence Hall, B, Jinx Monsoon, C, Sharon Needles, or D, Violet Chachki? Who is the first Drag Race champion to win back-to-back maxi challenges? A, Jada Essence Hall, B, Jinx Monsoon, C, Sharon Needles, or D, Violet Chachki? Remember, you cannot skip from this point forward. If you skip, it's going to be marked wrong. Lock in your answers. Lock them in, lock them in. Answers, please.
The fuck?
Okay, we are sort of all across the board here. So we have Alex, Korian answering A. We have Reynolds answering B. Everybody else answering C. You all are actually incorrect because the correct answer is Violet Chachki.
Oh, motherfucker.
I was like,
wow.
You know what?
I was like,
I kind of do it too. I was like,
Sharon, I can look it up, but Sharon did not win 2 consecutive back-to-back maxi challenges.
I was like, which one of these like even won back to
Up
back?
that.
What did she win, Violet Chachki?
She won the dance challenge with Katya, and then she won the
Oh,
Kitty
the ball
challenge.
was 5,
And
not
then
4.
the Hello Kitty ball was after, right?
Oh, 5.
So I'm
That's
looking it up
cute.
right now because a lot of you said Sharon Needles.
I know she won 4, but I don't think they were ever
yes.
back to back.
She won them in
Yeah, I knew she won the most.
1,
That's the only reason
3, 9, and 11.
Okay.
So that everybody lost 5 points in that round.
Shit, I almost said Violet too.
Me too. I was like, I think it might be this bitch, but
That was, listen to your
How
gut,
about the other
LeShawn.
right?
Your gut, LeShandra. It's all right.
Stop.
All right, just updating all the points as we go into question 22. There we go. Question 22. Who is the first queen in Drag Race history to sashay away after winning that same episode's mini challenge? Is it A, Jade Sotomayor, B, Mystique Summers Madison, C, Phoenix, or D, Tammy Brown? Who is the first queen in Drag Race history to sashay away after winning that same episode's mini challenge? Is it Jade, Mystique, Phoenix, or Tammy? Lock in your answers. Lock them in, lock them in. Answers, please. Okay, so we have Alex answering A. We have LeShawn, Christian, Joey, and Skylar answering B. We have Missy, Kevin, Eric, and Mark answering C. And we have Johnny, Reynolds, and Korian answering D. Alex is the only one to get that right because the correct answer is A, Jade. So everybody except Alex loses 5 points.
Not that.
Wow. Good job.
This is a bunch
Well
of
damn bitch. Hoopla! Hoopla!
I don't appreciate this. Not one bit.
I am sorry for these brutal ass questions, but I'm looking for a
Damn, you should take me to dinner first before you fuck me with these questions.
No, it's like,
Damn.
oh, good Lord. You don't
We
want
are
anyone
going-
to get anything right.
We are going
Those
into,
are the ones that we only lost 5 points for, guys.
yeah, so
I know.
question 23. If you get question 23 wrong, you lose 10 points. Question 23. Which of the following queens has not won the Everybody Loves Puppets mini challenge? Is it A, Asia O'Hara, B, Ben de la Creme, C, Ginger Minge, or D, Jackie Cox? Which of the following queens did not win Everybody Loves Puppets? Is it A, Asia, B, Ben de la Creme, C, Ginger Minge, or D, Jackie Cox? Lock in your answers. Lock them in. Lock them in. Answers, please.
Oh.
Okay. We are all across the board here. So we have LeShawn and Reynolds answering A, Asia O'Hara. We have Christian, Kevin, Eric, Mark, Joey, and Skylar answering B, Ben de la Creme. We have Alex, Missy, and Korian answering C. And we have Johnny answering D. The correct answer is A, Asia O'Hara. LeShawn and Reynolds are the only ones to get that right. There was no Everybody Loves Puppets in season 10.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, I remember who won that one. I didn't.
Trick question.
He was a sneaky bitch.
So Reynolds and LeShawn's scores remain the exact same. Everybody else loses 10 points. So,
wow.
Point update so far. Alex, you are down to 27. Christian, you're down to 28. Eric, you're down to 63. Joey, you're down to 21. Johnny, you're down to 17. Kevin, you're down to 49. Korian, you're down to 16. Reynolds is currently at 35. LeShawn is currently at 47. Mark is currently at 15. Missy is currently at 20. And Skylar is currently at 50.
Wow.
As we go into question 24, if you get this incorrect, you lose 10 points. Alaska won the Butt Golf Mini Challenge from All Stars 2, sinking her ball in the big pink hole the fastest. What was her final time? Is it A, a minute 28?
Skip.
A minute 46? C, 2:09, or D, 2:23?
Oh, wow.
What was
Absolutely
Alaska's
not.
final time in the Butt Golf Mini Challenge from All Stars 2? A, a minute 28, B, a minute 46, C, 2:09, D, 2:23.
You got me, gal.
Lock in your answers. Lock them in. Answers, please. Answers, please, Missy. Okay. So we have Reynolds answering A. We have LeShawn, Missy, Korian, Christian, Kevin, Eric, Joey, and Skylar answering B. We have Mark and Alex answering C. And we have Johnny answering D. Give me just one moment. Hold your answers up, please.
All these points could be deducted.
Okay. The correct answer is B, a minute 40.
Let's go!
So everybody got that right except for Alex, Johnny, Reynolds, and Mark.
Oh, not that.
Yes, God.
Disgusting.
All right, Alex, you were down
Johnny
to
is
17. Johnny, you were down to 7. Reynolds, you're down to 25. And Mark, you're down to 5.
Off to the bottom.
Mark?
Falling apart, ladies.
We are going into question 25. So the point value is going to go up just a little bit more. If you get this question wrong, you will lose 15 points. Question 25. In the Trump the Rusical Maxi Challenge from season 11, who did Akira C. Davenport perform as? Is it A, Ivanka Trump, B, Kellyanne Conway, C, Omarosa, or D, Stormy Daniels? Who did Akira perform as in the Trump the Rusical Maxi Challenge? A, Ivanka, B, Kellyanne, C, Omarosa, or D, Stormy? Lock in your answers. Lock them in. Answers, please. Okay. So we have Johnny answering A. We have Mark answering B. We have Alex and Missie and Eric answering C. And we have LeShawn, Korian, Christian, Kevin, Joey, Reynolds, and Skylar answering D. Give me just one moment.
To deduct these points.
Right? It's been fun.
I had a great time.
Okay. The correct answer is D, Stormy Daniels. Christian,
Yes.
Joey, Kevin, Korian, Reynolds, LeShawn, and Skylar all got that correct.
Oh my god. Jesus.
I'm hanging on these 2 points.
Omarosa was Raja.
Omarosa was Rasha. Kellyanne Conway was Evie, and Ivanka Trump was Pasti.
Okay. Anybody that got that wrong lost 15 points. So Alex, you're down to 2. Eric, you're down to 48. Johnny, unfortunately, getting that wrong, you have hit 0. So that means you are officially out of the tournament. Thank you so much for playing, Johnny.
Thanks, you guys.
Good job.
Hope you had a great time. If you'd like to continue watching the rest of the game unfold, you are more than welcome to do so. But for now, it is your time. Thank you so much.
Got it. Thanks.
All right.
And then there were 11.
Mark, you've also hit 0, so that means that you are also out of the tournament as well.
Good luck, everyone.
Mark, I miss you, poor.
Start it from the
Bye,
top.
Mark.
I'm here. I'll be here. Good luck, everyone.
Thank you so much.
Started at the
playing, Mark.
top, now a bottom. Bye.
And with that, Missy is down to 5. So I'll give a brief point update one more time. Alex is at 2. Christian is at 28. Eric is at 48. Joey is at 21. Kevin is at 49. Korian is at 16. Reynolds is at 25. LeShawn is at 47. Missy is at 5. And Skylar is at 50. All right. Question 26. Question 26. If you get this wrong, you lose 15 points. As I mentioned, there would be questions about voting histories.
Oh,
Which All-Stars
shit.
3 queen was the only juror to vote for BeBe Zahara Benet to advance to the top 2? Is it A, Ben de la Creme, B, Milk, C, Morgan McMichaels, or D, Thorgy Ther? Who is the only All-Stars 3 queen to vote for BeBe to advance to the top 2?
Been fun, ladies.
A, Ben de la Creme, B, Milk, C, Morgan McMichaels, D, Thorgy Ther. Lock in your answers. Lock them in. Answers, please.
Just because she's my good Judy.
Okay. So we have LeShawn, Eric, and Joey answering A. We have Skylar answering B. We have Alex, Missy, Korian, Kevin, and Reynolds answering C. And we have Christian answering D. Give me just one moment.
Points.
Okay. The correct answer is C, Morgan McMichaels. Alex, Kevin, Korian, Reynolds, and Missy got that right. All right. Christian, you are down to 13. Eric, you are down to 33. Joey, you are down to 6. LeShawn, you are down to 32. And Skylar, you are down to 35. As we go into question 27, the point value goes up a little bit. If you get this question incorrect, you lose 20 points. Question 27. Which of the following queens did not impersonate a celebrity in a Snatch Game that was also impersonated in the All-Stars 1 Gaff-In? I'll explain. 3 of these 4 celebrities, or 3 of these 4 queens impersonated celebrities in their Snatch Game that were also impersonated in the Gaff-In from All-Stars 1. Who did not? Is it A, Courtney Act, B, Elliot with 2 T's, C, Ginger Minj, or D, Sugar Cane? Which queen did not impersonate a celebrity in their Snatch Game that was also impersonated in the All-Stars 1 Gaff-In?
So you want to pick the person that didn't have someone in the Gaff-In, right?
Correct. Yeah, the
Okay.
queen that picked the queen that was a celebrity that was not in the Gaff-In.
Okay.
Easy for you to say.
Lock in your answers. Answers, please.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. So we have Korian, what does yours say? B. Okay, so we have Reynolds answering A. We have Missy, Korian, Kevin, and Eric answering B. And we have Alex, LeShawn, Christian, Joey, and Skylar answering C. Give me just a moment. Okay. The correct answer was B, Elliot with 2 T's. Elliot was Rue McClanahan.
Yeah.
Raven was B. Arthur. Now for the others, Courtney was Fran Drescher, who was also performed by Jujubee in All Stars 1. Ginger Minge was Tammy Faye, who was also impersonated by Tammy Brown. And Sugar Cane played Churro, and she was impersonated by Yara Sofia.
I went off Adele, not off
Yeah, I
of...
thought Ginger was Adele too. That's what I was thinking.
I didn't go off of All Stars.
All right, so with that, quite a few of you have been eliminated. With that, Alex, you have hit 0, which means you are out of the tournament.
Girl.
It surprises me no one set this on their way out, but they got me, gal.
It wasn't even mine. Get out of here.
All right. Unfortunately, losing 20 points, Christian, you are also out of the tournament.
They got me, gal.
Yeah.
I'm out.
It was great having you. Thank you so much.
Love you, Clark.
Joey, you have also hit 0, so you have also been eliminated.
Thanks, Clark. Good luck, everyone.
Thank you so much, Joey. Reynolds, you are down to 5. LeShawn, you are down to 12. And Skylar, you are down to 15. So, point updates. Eric is at 33. Kevin is at 49. Korian is at 16. Reynolds is at 5. LeShawn is at 12. Missy is at 5. And Skylar is at 15. If you get this question incorrect, you lose 20 points.
LeShawn, we are holding on.
Ciao.
I have
Ciao.
We got 7 people still in there with 3 questions remaining. Question 28. Jackie Cox currently holds the record for the most high placements in a single season without winning a Maxi challenge. This is according to both RuPaul's Drag Race Wikia and the RuPaul's Drag Race Wikipedia page. They both matched up. How many times in season 12 did Jackie finish high? A5, B6, C7, or D8? According to both the RuPaul's Drag Race Wikipedia and Wikia pages, Jackie Cox currently holds the record for the most high placements in a single season without winning a Maxi challenge. How many times did she finish high? Lock in your answers. Lock them in. Answers, please. Okay, it looks like everybody said B and everybody's correct.
Oh. Look at God.
The correct answer was 6. All right. 2 questions remaining. If you get either of these questions wrong, you will lose 25 points. So,
I got those points, so try and take them.
all right, here we go. Question 29. Who is the only queen in Drag Race history to win her original season's Makeover Maxi Challenge and be eliminated during her All-Star season's Makeover Maxi Challenge? Is it A, Alyssa Edwards, B, Manila Luzon, C, Fifi O'Hara, or D, Yara Sofia? Who is the only queen to win her original season's Makeover Challenge and be eliminated during her All-Star season's Makeover Challenge? Lock in your answers. Lock them in. Answers, please. Okay. It looks like everybody said B except for Reynolds, who said C. The correct answer is B, Manila Luzon. So unfortunately, that means that Reynolds, you have hit 0 and you have been eliminated from the tournament. Thank you for playing. You did
Bye, Reynolds. DM me if you want.
Thank you again for playing, Reynolds. It was a pleasure having you, but this does end your time in the tournament. Thank you so much.
Yo, we made it to the final question.
I know.
6 people left.
Question 30.
6 people left going into the final question. If you get this question wrong, you lose 25 points. The person with the most points after this question will win and advance to the grand finale game, along with the 2 players that answered the most questions correctly. Here is your final question. This is probably the hardest one. I'm so sorry. In the episode It Takes Two from All Stars 1, the queens voted on who they most wanted to be partnered with. Who was the first queen Pandora box voted to be partnered with? Is it A, Chad Michaels, B, Jujubee, C, Manila Luzon, or D, Nina Flowers? This was literally a blink and you miss it moment in All Stars.
What the heck?
Who was the first queen Pandora box voted to be partnered with? A, Chad Michaels, B, Jujubee, C, Manila Luzon, or D, Nina Flowers? Lock in your answers. Lock them in. Lock them in. Answers, please. Okay, so we have Kevin, Eric, and Skylar answering A. We have LeShawn answering B. We have Korian answering C. And we have Missie answering D. LeShawn was the only person to get that right because the correct answer was B, Jujubee.
Good job, LeShawn.
Let me tally up the final points.
Bitch.
Eric finished the game with 8. Korian, with that, was eliminated. Missie, with that last question, was eliminated. Skylar, with that last question, was eliminated. LeShawn finished the game with 12. And Kevin, after losing 25 points, finished with 24. Congratulations, Kevin. You are the winner. And you will be advancing to the grand finale game.
Oh my God, I love
You're
it.
amazing.
Good work, girl. That was intense.
That was stressful, but it was so damn fun.
That was really good.
That was so much fun. I love that.
Great job to everybody. Congratulations once again to Kevin. You've claimed the first spot in the finale game, joining Alex, Dalton, and Eric in the finale game. Now, what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to tally up all these scores and tally up how many correct questions everybody got. I will message you all in the chat as to who the last 2 wild card spots are going to go to. Once again, thank you all so much for playing tonight. I hope you all had fun.
Thank you, Claire.
And
It was fun.
We will be back Wednesday, June 16th, where the 3rd group of competitors will compete to earn one of those 3 coveted spots in the grand finale. For that, thank you all for watching and have a good night.
Congratulations to Kevin Dillon, the winner of the 2nd Superfan Showdown match. Kevin will be joined in the final match by the 2 players that correctly answered the most questions. Joining Kevin in the final match will be Eric Resniak, who answered 14 out of 30 questions right, and LeShawn Bell, who answered 13 out of 30 questions right.